Welcome back to the Professor's Lab. I'm Professor V, and this is round one of the Die Hard League tournament that took place on July 13th, 2023. If you didn't know, Die Hard League takes place every Thursday starting at 6 p.m. Central at Die Hard Games. More info in the description. Please give this video a like, subscribe to this channel, ring the bell for notifications, put your thoughts in the comments, and all that other good stuff. But anyways, let's get into the game. So here we have Lost Zone versus Sprigatito. Gonna go ahead and use that Mesagoza Stadium to search out the Sprigatito, search out any Pokemon with no rule box, I believe. Maybe it has to be basic, maybe not. Either way, play the Ultra Ball, discarding Boss's Orders and Super Rod to find the second Bidoof. So since we're versus a Lost Zone deck, maybe we're scared of the Bidoof getting knocked out that's active, but no, I think I like this a lot better, getting the second Sprigatito down in stage 2 decks especially. Just like Gardevoir, very important to get as many of your main basics out that you can. Play goes to the Lost Zone player, starting with that Raikou V, and immediately play that Battle VIP pass. I did not see if they top decked that or if they had that in hand, but either way, so nice to see during your first turn. Battle VIP pass. You can only play it on your first turn, and you search your deck for two basic Pokemon. Two Pokemon, two basic. And in this deck, we're probably going to go ahead and grab the two Comfey so we could start using that powerful flower selecting ability. Two beautiful Comfey hit the bench there. Seen the player kind of taking a look through their deck, doing a quick inventory of what might be prized, what's available. Going to use Fleet Footed, lets you draw a card when Raikou is active, its ability. Going to play Switch Cart and use that first flower selecting, like the ability used marker, choosing between a Mirage Gate and a Water Energy, keeping the Mirage Gate. That's pretty good. This deck can play multiple or the most of water energies. And looks like we're going to use Mesagoza. Mesagoza. Sorry, I was confusing that with another stadium. Mesagoza, the stadium, is actually you flip a coin, and if heads, you can search for a Pokemon card, put it in your hand. Looks like the Cramorant was found there. We need three more cards in the Lost Zone in order for Cramorant to use its ability to attack for free for 110. Spit innocently, going to replace the stadium with Pokestop and discarding Course Experiment, but we found two other items. Going to play that Hisuian Heavy Ball to swap it with a basic Pokemon in the prizes. Shuffle up the prizes. And Radiant Greninja is found. Very good. I knew that this spicy brain player would know what his prizes were and immediately goes for that Greninja. I think that Lost Vacuum was found off of Pokestop as well. I never have any luck with Pokestop. Lost Vacuum, Lost Zoning a Lost Vacuum to Lost Zone that Pokestop. Now we just need one more card in the Lost Zone to attack, but nope, gonna pass. Still solid. On the grass side, Rare Candy immediately evolving into that Meowscarada. Now this is a newer one for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and review the card. Meowscarada EX has the ability Bouquet Magic. You must discard a basic grass energy card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. It also has the attack for 2 colorless energy, Scratching Nails, 100 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, this attack does 120 more damage. So we went ahead and used that Bouquet Magic attack to put some damage on that benched Comfey. And next is Iono. Each player shuffles their hand, put it at the bottom of their deck, and then draws cards equal to the remaining prize cards for each player. Another Sprigatito is found and put on the bench. Basic grass energy attached to the Meowscarada. And Nest Ball played down. What an Iono. What a turn. Turn to Meowscarada, Bouquet Magic, and full setup. full board setup, full bench, everything. Let's go. Going to find that Radiant Alakazam, which can manipulate damage counters on the opponent's side of the field with its ability, and a second Bidoof. So it looks like we're not going in with the Meowscarada to attack this turn. Um, I don't know what else you would need. Maybe a Florigato to evolve the Sprigatito, but it looks like we're going to use Radiant Alakazam to move a damage counter onto that Raikou V from the Comfey, and then pass. Flower selecting for the lost player. To take a look at two cards, keep one, the top two cards of your deck, keep one of them and put the other in the lost zone. Now we have that magic number of 4 in the lost zone for Cramorant to attack. Going to use Radiant Greninja's ability to discard a energy card and draw 2 cards. Battle VIP pass in hand, electric energy attach and retreat to the second Comfey, second flower selecting, looking at the top 2 cards and going to keep one and lost zone the other. I didn't catch what they were, but it looks like a pretty tough choice here. Checking the hand to see, let's see, it's a nest ball and a switch cart. That's interesting. You don't need the switch cart right now. You will need it later, but uh, let's see, you don't need it now because you're done switching into come phase. But we kept that nest ball, um, playing nest ball to find a basic Pokemon and put it onto the bench. So because of that, Iono that was played last turn, we had to go ahead and find that Cramorant again. Probably a little annoying for the lost player. And then going to pass the turn. Wow, so that's why we had the contemplation with the switch cart. Um, Meowscarada player is going to evolve into Bidoof and use its ability Industrious Incisors to draw up to 5 cards in hand. Such a good card. Next, another INO, so exactly what you want to be doing against this Lost deck that loves to sculpt and craft the perfect hand, the perfect big hand to do anything they want. Now you do hand disruption and change the game. Each player shuffles, puts their hand at the bottom of their shuffles their hand, puts it at the bottom of their deck, and draws cards equal to the remaining prize cards. Next is a bouquet magic. Discard a grass energy to do 3 damage. Put 3 damage counters on a benched one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. They're going to go on that Comfey. So now the damage is starting to build on the opponent's side of the field. That's exactly what this Meowscarada deck wants to do. We debated playing one of those new Ultra Balls there, but it looks like we're going to hang on to the hand, just chill and pass. The Lost Zone player is going to play a Course Experiment. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, keep 3 of them, put 2 in the Lost Zone. Easy mode, get rid of the Battle VIP pass. Not so easy, get rid of that Mirage Gate, but there's 4 of them in the deck. Going to attach a Water Energy to that Radiant Greninja on the bench. Could we see Radiant Greninja attacking soon? Oh yeah, that's what we must be going for here. Play Mirage Gate. When there's 7 cards in the Lost Zone, you could play Mirage Gate. Attach 2 different types of basic energy to your Pokemon in any way you like. Going to find a basic, another basic water and a basic lightning to attach to that Greninja. And Greninja's attack, you discard 2 energy and you could do 90 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Not before flower selecting, getting rid of that Sky Seal Stone, not relevant in this matchup. Uh, Pokestop is played, activating Pokestop, discard 3 cards, keep any items you find. Got rid of another Colress and I missed the other card, but Battle VIP Pass was found. I guess at least we're making our way through the deck, but not wanting to discard any more Course Experiment. Switch card is played to switch into that Radiant Greninja and heal off some of that damage. And Radiant Greninja attacks, doing 90 to each of the Sprigatito on the bench, taking 2 prizes. High quality play we got going on here. Let's see what Meowscarada can do after its children just got thrown in the trash. Um, Double Turbo Energy attached to that Meowscarada coming back with the vengeance. Ultra Ball is played, discarding a Meowscarada EX and a Professor's Research to find a Pokemon. We are gonna find um, Computer Search Squovit with that amazing Nest Stash ability. Amazing when paired with, especially when paired with Industrious Incisors on Bidoof. Another Iono every single turn. Really? You guys know what it does by now. Each player shuffles their hand, put it at the bottom of their deck, and draw cards remaining equal to their remaining prize cards. Another Sprigatito is found. The counter stadium is played. I missed what that one was. Maybe another Messagoza. And then energy retrieval, to add 2 basic energy from the discard pile back to the hand. Bouquet Magic, discarding a basic grass to put 3 damage counters on that Comfey on the bench. And next we are going to activate Nest Stash. Shuffle your hand, put it at the bottom of your deck, draw 1 card. Very interesting when we first read that, but pairs perfectly with Industrious Incisors to draw up to 5 cards in hand. We cannot evolve the Sprigatito because it was just put down. Maybe we could find another Bidoof to evolve to the active, but really just need a switch card or a switching card. Um, Radiant Alakazam, gonna manipulate some damage to KO that Comfey, draw a prize card, and pass. Play resumes on the Lost Zone player side. Let's see, it'd be nice to maybe do another Greninja attack, but gonna start with discarding an energy card to draw 2 cards with Greninja's ability, concealed cards. Taking a look through the discard pile, seeing what resources we've used and what's remaining. Um, Definitely okay to see the Battle VIP pass in there. Energies, you have ways to cycle your energy back into your deck. Going to take a count of the energy cards there and decide which ones we're going to put back, either with Super Rod, Mirage Gate actually first to see what was in the deck potentially. Mirage Gate's going to be able to find 2 different basic energy and attach to Greninja. One of them is a water, one of them is a psychic, so Greninja's attack is online, and we can KO that Squovit and the Sprigatito with Greninja's attack. Gonna go ahead and use the Stadium to find, I believe they use the Stadium to find another Comfey to add to the bench, thinning the deck out, building the board. All names of the game in the Pokemon trading card game in the Professor's Lab today. Just studying up and learning. Greninja's attack. 90 to Sprigatito and 90 to the Squovit, just as I suspected, taking 2 more prize cards. And the Lost Zone player is got a pretty comfortable lead now. Going to activate the stadium to find, this one must be Artisan, I think. I'm still learning them here in the Professor's Lab, and we're going to fail that stadium Pokemon deck search there. Also kind of hard when the stadium is made of light, you know. But we'll work with what we got here and use another Bouquet Magic on Meowscarada, discarding a grass energy and doing damage to that Comfey, 3 damage counters. Raihan is played, attach an energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, and then search your deck for a card. You know what that means? You don't have to reveal it to your opponent. You can get anything you want, and straight away slams down that Super Rod. We know exactly what we want and what we want to do this turn. I'm going to cycle some of those Sprigatito pieces, most likely. Maybe an energy. 1 Sprigatito, 2 Sprigatito, and a basic grass or another Meowscarada piece. Oh, the Squovit actually, the computer search, the sun, back into the deck. Super Rod, missed that card. Super Rod lets you put, I don't know if I said it, lets you put up to 3 combination of Pokemon or basic energy back into your deck and shuffle it up. Attached to the active, retreat, and we're going to start scratching nails now. Not before a stadium counter of the Artisan countered with the Messagoza. Flipping for Messagoza, tails, so blank card. Going to activate Industrious Incisors to draw up to 5. Playing a Nest Ball. to find one of those. Oh no, we're actually gonna find a Skwovet. I would have thought a Sprigatito would have been found, but maybe we can go all the way with this Meowscarada for now. The Skwovet, very important to keep refreshing the hand with its buddy Bidoof. So that's what seems to be being valued here. Let's see, gonna go ahead and do the computer search. Nope. First, Professor's Research. Discard your hand, draw 7 cards. Seems to be in the format, going to be in the format for a long time now. Another Sprigatito is found, so no worries there with finding the Skwovet. And then going to manipulate some damage with the Alakazam, moving into the active, and then doing Scratchy Nails for 220 on that Greninja, maybe even more, because it's most likely weak to grass, or is it weak to lightning? Either way, Comfey is promoted. Hisuian Heavy Ball played. Going to check the prizes for a basic Pokemon, but none was there. So at least we thin the deck out and add the heavy ball to the discard pile. And let's see what else we can do here. We have not flowers selected yet. We're going to play the course experiment. This may be the fourth and last one. Looking at the top 5, keeping 3, and lost zoning the other 2. Getting rid of Echoing Horn and a escape rope. So now we have a massive hand with a massive amount of options. Flower selecting, look at the top 2, get rid of the Battle VIP pass and keep the other card. Play an escape rope. Your opponent promotes a new Pokemon, and then you do the same. Going to do second flower selecting. Look at the top 2, and ooh, this one looks like a tough choice. There was Mirage Gate and something else that looked important. Getting rid of the Super Rod, keeping that Mirage Gate. That is the crucial card in this Lost Zone deck. All right, we're going to bench the Sableye, and is it Sableye time? Let's count the counting the cards in deck. Still, we must have 10 or more in the Lost Zone. Going to flip for Mesagoza, flipped heads, so it can search for any Pokemon card they want. Going to find the second Sableye. Sableye, we can do 12, place 12 damage counters anywhere on the field. I don't think we can take a KO on the Skwovet, but I don't think a KO can be taken on the Bidoof or Sprigatito. I think they each have 70 HP. But we can get very close, especially with having 2 Sableye ready to go. Take those last 2 prizes. The most beautiful nest ball being played. Searching the deck for a basic Pokemon to add to the bench. Gonna find another Comfey. Don't really need a third one right now, I don't think, but good to get it out of the deck. Thin the deck out. Only keep the good stuff in there. Another escape rope being played. Your opponent promotes a new Pokemon first, and then you do the same. So we're going in with the Cramorant here to spit innocently for 110 damage, so long as there's 4 or more cards in the Lost Zone. Attack, taking out the Skwovet, 1 prize to go. Rare Candy into second Meowscarada. So let's see here. Yeah, we want to probably knock out that Raikou to take more prizes, but first can use a Bouquet Magic to discard a Grass Energy and place 3 damage counters on your opponent's bench. Going to damage that Comfey there. And they have the KO, but the Lost Zone player's prize lead is just massive. Going to use the Radiant Alakazam's ability to manipulate some damage. Second, a Bouquet Magic coming down to KO that Comfey, taking a prize before even attacking. Such a nice bonus in this deck. Bouquet Magic. Ultra Ball, discarding a couple cards, research and an energy maybe to find a Pokemon. Finding the second Bidoof. All the draw power in the world over here for Meowscarada, just like magic. Going to go ahead and shuffle up. We can't use that Nest Stash Skwovet ability anymore, but we can attach a double turbo energy to the bench. Meowscarada, activate Industrious Incisors to draw up to 5, bench another Sprigatito, and play an escape rope. Comfey is promoted, and the second Meowscarada comes up to play. Professor's research: discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Did we just deck ourselves out here? Maybe didn't matter with the lead the Lost Zone player had. But it looks like we're gonna take a KO, and all the Lost Zone player has to do is pass the turn to win here. But we're gonna style and take the last prize with. Let me go back here so you guys could see that. Uh, Got to look good here on a Thursday night at League. We don't just pass and win because your opponent can't draw a card, though that is a win condition in the Pokemon trading card game. Sableye, a Mirage Gate Psychic Energy onto Sableye, and you can put all 12 damage counters on that Bidoof that has 120 damage, taking the last prize of the game. Very good game there. Um, but more importantly, what do you guys think? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments, like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time in the Professor's Lab.